guys, my name is Rage and I am back today with another video for you all, you guys. In today's video, you guys, I want to just show you some quick battles that I'm going to go through and go ahead with the play VS battles, just because, you know, it's awesome. They've just released this milestone here where essentially the more wins we get, we are able to unlock these Sinister credits. And utilizing these Sinister credits, you guys, we're going to be able to use those to actually open more of these orbs here. Which would be the orbs down here relating to the blue assembly, purple assembly, as well as the orange. And in doing so, you guys, that's going to help us ultimately generate the Doctor's Orders milestones here. So as you guys can see here, it's tons of good materials here, especially if you're building X-Force, especially to unlock Doc Ock. I unfortunately won't get a chance to, but you know, there's a good 3 Red Star Swarm there, some Corpus Glaive shards, so, and definitely all these mats down here as well, right? So you guys can definitely get there. Ultimately, getting through this at least will be able to help us. So we do have, it looks like it's going to be like a daily event. Perhaps they're going to do it daily, so really good to maximize. So gonna dive right in, you guys. Let's do a couple battles. I'm just gonna run through what my strategy generally is when I go through characters that I try to select, and then hopefully I can give you guys some insight here. So let's dive right in. I'm definitely a fan of this, you guys, but definitely it is a race to for sure choosing the right characters at the beginning if you're able to. So first and foremost, you guys, always like try to see who you need to obviously ban, right? Personally, I'm a huge fan of being able to utilize Black Bolt and my Ebony Maw. So you know, I don't like facing actually Thor and as well as Minerva. So that's generally who I like to who I actually like to ban here. Let's see. Actually, he doesn't even have them. So you know what? I'm gonna ban Loki, just because he does a high amount of damage, and then just want to see who the other team's utilizing as well, right? In case he goes an Avengers route. Actually, everyone's pretty fair game here. Yeah, I'll just block Thor actually, just because that way he can't even build the Avengers here. Doesn't look like the opponent I'm facing has a lot of characters that's going to be a threat to me, so that's a plus side here. Yep, so as you guys can see here, he just blocked my Black Bolt. And probably, okay, oh, surprisingly Magneto. Usually Magneto's not actually blocked, so first and foremost, you guys, if he hasn't blocked my Black Bolt, I am actually going to go ahead and choose my Ebony Maw here. I generally find the first 3 that's generally blocked is Black Bolt, Ultron, Phoenix, Ebony Maw, so, you know, obviously, oh darn, I guess I could have chose Ultron too, that would have been a good pick. So hopefully if he doesn't pick him, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, it's generally a race to getting the best characters as soon as you guys can. I wish the timer for this was a little faster though, but you know, seeing as how he wasn't able to ban this yet, I'm gonna definitely go for Ultron here. And the other character I actually highly recommend to you guys is Hela as well, just because she's really great in terms of being able to spread negatives, and having Greg available just to do some extra DPS, soak damage up. So definitely looks like we're up against a defenders team too, so this might just be a walk in the park for us, you guys. Yeah, it does look like a defenders team. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and choose my Invisible Woman here for some protection, extra protection, you guys. And you know, I do like burst damage from Captain Marvel as well, but you know what, a really good choice generally is actually Mr. Sinister, as he can tailor himself to the battle. Just because I don't know who he's actually gonna ban as the third target, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So hard reject here, let's see who he picks, and then we'll just okay. Alright, yeah, blocking on my Ultron there, so okay, that's fine, my team still looks pretty rock solid. I'm going to go ahead and take away their Iron Fist, just because he's the main healer, and that will actually disrupt their defenders team. So, because they took away my Ultron, you know what, I'm just going to add some DPS to our team here with Captain Marvel. Perfect. So let's see how this goes, you guys. Generally, it looks like a pretty straightforward team. He does not have sustainability, so I think this should be actually a pretty decent battle, you guys. So these are the 5 that, you know, I generally try to stick around these 5. You know, as you can see my roster here, you generally want to have a couple guys that can provide sustainability as well as damage. So that's why I chose Invisible Woman and Ebony Maw, but I just can't ignore, I also cannot ignore the usage of Mr. Sinister just because he's in clone. So I'm gonna actually try and take out their highest DPS damager, which is their Ghost Rider. So I'm gonna go ahead there, activate my defense up, offense down on them, and you know, again, you guys, just having sustainability is a really big deal. So we're gonna go ahead and spread Hela's negatives now. And I am actually going to apply some more offense down with utilizing Invisible One. She always provides a shield as well, so I am actually going to steal Ghost Rider now, and then I'm going to utilize his bleed here. Oh man, devastating damage. So unfortunately for him, he should have, my opponent should have actually chose someone to have sustainability, but that's really what did it for him there. So now that Ghost Rider's down, you know, their team does not have any sustainability. We're just going to slowly drain these guys away. Yeah, at this point, you guys, we can probably just auto this. Yeah, because just because they don't have sustainability, it's going to be pretty much a GG here. So hopefully you guys can get some pretty easy battles here too. I'm not sure how the battles are determined, but the good news is at least they're balanced, unlike the last video I did before where it did look like they didn't really care about the power level of the players. So this at least is a fair game, you know. Unfortunately, the rosters may not be equal though. So that was a quick battle there. We can just dive into another one here for you guys, just to show you more examples of the characters I usually go for. But man, if you guys can get your hands on Black Bolt in the beginning, he is just godsend for the VS battle. So let's see. It looks like I'm banning once again too, guys. So let's see. Similar situation. I'm actually not a fan of Minerva, just because I don't like her revive, so I'm gonna block her. And you guys, my bans are pretty unorthodox, so don't follow my lead here, because I know some people usually just try to take out you know, Phoenix, Ultron, but it doesn't look like I'm up against those guys there, so didn't get an opportunity to do so. Yeah, so it looks like they blocked my Ultron and probably my Black Bolt if I was him. If not, I'm definitely gonna pick my Black Bolt. So let's see who this guy picks. Oh, Magneto, surprisingly. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and choose my Black Bolt then. Perfect. He's probably gonna block. He's probably gonna ban him as the third, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna still go for my Ebony Maw next, and as well as Hela. So you guys can start seeing a general trender. Oh, okay, so he chose actually Hela. Okay, that's fair. I'm probably gonna block Hela on her side, depending on how this goes. And then looking at our roster right now, I am actually gonna go for Loki as well, just because he has a really good mind control that can apply the defense down, and you know, his burst, his clones are really good for us. So let's see how this goes. And once again, you guys, hopefully if he doesn't choose Mr. Sinister, I am actually gonna go ahead and choose him, just because I can clone one of his guys, which would benefit my team. And generally, looking at my team right now, so I have 2 damage dealers. You know what? It doesn't always hurt to have the extra Invisible One in protection. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And let's see who he picks as. If I was him, I would pick my Black Bolt as the third person to ban, just because of the damage output. So that's who I would personally go with. Yeah, he's also got quite a random team as well, just because yeah, his team doesn't really have that much synergy. Oh, surprisingly, he chose Ebony Maw. Interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and block Hela. You know, if that's the case, a really good cover for Ebony Maw is actually Shuri, just because she still provides defense up and energy generation. So you know what, I'm actually gonna go ahead with Shuri here. She's gonna really benefit my team, and she's fast too. So as you guys can see here, I generally have about 2 attackers. Mr. Sinister, I get my hands on him because he can clone whoever I need. And then I have 2 healers and sustainers, and that seems to have been doing pretty good for me in the VS battles here. So far, so good. So let's see how this one goes, you guys. Fortunately, once again, similar to last battle, these guys, it does not look like these guys actually have sustainability, so we can outlast them. So as long as we pick the right moves. It does look like their team is slightly faster than mine though, so I think Proxima is getting the first turn. But fortunately, we do have Black Bolt here, so he's gonna be awesome to have here. So again, you guys, Shuri's one of the fastest characters in the game with her heal, so I'm just gonna activate her defense up just to protect our team, and that's just beautiful. Now that I have Loki here, I am actually gonna go ahead and who do I want to take out here? You know what? Taskmaster is gonna get his turn, but let's see if we can actually go ahead and use the defense down. Just try to like take him down as soon as we can. Just because I am not a fan of his stun, as well as his blind. He's probably gonna get his blind off though, just seeing that his speed bar is there. Yeah. But that's totally fine, because once my invisible woman gets her turn, she can actually remove some of these negatives, which is exactly what we want. And you know what? I'm actually going to clone Taskmaster. I'm a big fan of his work. So I'm going to go ahead there. And this is why I love Black Bolt, his secondary move, but unfortunately, I was not able to finish off Taskmaster. So, but I am going to go ahead and use Taskmaster's ultimate here. Beautiful. This is why I love Mr. Sinister. You guys can get your hands on a Mr. Sinister. He is just godsend. And yeah, it does look like they're just trying to finish off my Black Bolt. So you know what? I'm gonna protect them. And it looks like the next target here, you guys, you know, the Proxima Midnight's looking pretty weak. So I'm gonna finish her off. She is squishy too. But first and foremost, activating once again Invisible Woman's shield, as well as being able to just apply the offense down on their team is just really good for us. Protects us, gives us a shield to protect our team. And I am going to go ahead and stun Proxima. And that actually takes her out. So let's see here. Just because Symbiote Spider-Man's actually close to being down. And this is another reason why I love bringing on Loki too, you guys. He has a really strong special ability with the mind control. But additionally, he also has clones to protect our team. So that's really good. You know, the clones can also add an extra little bit of DPS that you see there. Unfortunately, it does look like my Black Bolt is still, yeah, I can't actually see that Black Bolt. It still looks like he's actually stunned there. Surprisingly, oh, okay, yeah, that actually did take him out, but that's quite alright, just because we're still in a pretty favorable position right now with my guys. So the moment we can take out Ghost Rider here, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, it looks like he just has a lot of damage here. Okay. Yeah, he's just trying to take out my healer here. Both of them are. And that's quite alright. We'll put her back in invisibility mode. And once again, you guys, Loki here with the defense down as well as the mind control. So as you guys can see here, so as long as we have more sustainability, it's really just about managing a really good roster here. But yeah, their X23 does a boatload of damage. But fortunately, once again, you guys see here the Mr. Sinister clone here is just doing work for us, just because of the fact that we can always get our hands on an extra character on our side, and that's really huge. I can really shift the tide of battle, especially when you guys don't know who you're getting. You're able to selectively see what you need on the team, right? So X23 is good, but you know, there's just too many characters on my side to be able to. And now, just the best icing on cake, I can even clone X23 now, so she's got no chance against us. So let's go ahead and finish her off for you guys. So those were the characters that I personally recommend. Just hopefully that gives you guys some insight. But as you can see, I try to balance on my team with a couple of healers as well as the high DPS guys if you can. A favorite of mine is also Magneto that I wasn't able to show in the video just because he was always banned. But hopefully that gives you guys some insight for the VS battle as you guys are progressing through. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.